Hello, my Virgos. This is Maria from Wandering River Tarot. Coming to you today. Coming to you today. I sound drunk. I'm not. Coming to you today with your January 2019 reading. I swear a lot, so if you don't like that sort of thing, I am not the reader for you, and you should get the fuck up out of here. But I love you anyway. What else? Let's just get into it. Let's just see what we see. We'll go from there. This deck here is the Akashic Tarot. I like using it as an oracle deck rather than a tarot deck. So we'll see what sort of messages it has for you. This will give us kind of the overarching energy of what your January is going to be about, because 2018 was kind of a bitch, am I right? Am I right? Yeah. Okay, so the Karmic Trench. Oh, good. Goody good. You're doing so much glare. It's not even sunny out. The Karmic Trench. You're working off some karma. Maybe from this life, maybe from past lives, maybe you just got stuck with it for some reason, but that's part of what you're going through. Initiation and the Count Saint Germain. Saint Germain is kind of a great guy. You might want to research him. I won't go into his whole story here. But he has to do with the violet flame that burns off karma a lot of the time, or bad energy, or shit that's clinging to you. And initiation into what? That's something you'll have to decide. Are you involved in some sort of spiritual work? Are you initiating yourself into a new stage in life? Are you literally going through some sort of initiation into a coven, or going through confirmation at church or something like that? So that's a big factor in your life right now. And we have my favorite, not just because he's a hot guy in this deck, Archangel Michael. He is the supreme protector and guide, and especially of children and people who can't defend themselves. He is amazing. Call on him if you feel like you lack the strength to get through whatever it is you're going through. He is going to be your helper and your guide, whether you're Christian or not. I am the least Christian person you'll ever meet, and I have Saint Teresa on my desk. So you don't need to be Christian to call on their people. It's an energy thing. It's just one facet of the divine source. That's how I see it. You might see it differently, but that's how I see it. This is my very favorite tarot deck in the entire world. It's the what the fuck ever his name is. Tarot Mucha. It's all Art Nouveau, which is my favorite. And it was very Virgo to me, so I pulled this deck out for you all. Let's see. I feel like you guys need a Celtic cross. I've been kind of varying between like this weird 3 kind of past, present, future spread, and then the Celtic cross all day. You guys need a Celtic cross. You got some things to be worked out. So here we go, my little Virgos. This is you. This is what's crossing you. Let me throw the cards everywhere. This is your near past, and when I say near past, I mean within about the last 3 months or so. This is your near future. This is your crowning energy, which is how the universe is helping you. And I don't follow a necessarily super standard Celtic cross, like meanings, so. Nor do I necessarily stick 100% to the traditional meanings of tarot cards either, so if you don't like that about me, then deal with it. This is the supporting energy, which is the energy from within you that's helping you. This one is what the universe wants you to know. You get 2 of them for that. That's exciting. What's working for you? What's working against you? And your outcome of the month of January. Let's set this there, I guess. I don't want those there. Go here. Better. Alright, so here is you. You are the Fool. Fantastic. This could be a brand new clean slate. You're starting a new journey. You're Embarking on something brand new. You've probably closed up a lot of this karmic bullshit that you've been dealing with in 2018 and 2019 is all about, I've been seeing in everybody's readings that January of this year is going to be all about taking the pieces of last year, what is left, and putting it all back together in a brand new, better life. And you are embodying that right now. Your crossing energy, or the energy that's working on you right now, is the Magician. I promise that I've used this deck like 1,000 times. And so the fact that the 0 and the 1 card came out is not because I haven't shuffled this damn thing. I shuffle this thing all the time. So you're manifesting your own life. You have all the tools within you to have what you want, and you're ready to go get it. That's amazing. I love that. This is my favorite Magician card because it's a lady. I don't know. I feel like having a male magician just, it annoys me. It's like having all male priests. I can't get behind that. Anyway, that's my opinion. That does not have to be your opinion. This is your near past. Oh, the 10 of Cups. You have found happiness. You found the secret to happiness. You know what you want. You know where to go. You're the only one that I've done a reading for so far that's had their shit figured out. Your near future is the Hanged Man. This is soul searching and going within and getting in touch with your spirituality. Figuring something out on a grand level. What's your greater purpose? I feel like you figured out how to be okay. You figured out how to be happy. Now you're moving on, and that's probably what this initiation here is about, is that you're moving into something new that is truly aligned with your dharma or your life path or what you're supposed to be doing in this life. And that is a beautiful thing. Crowning energy is the 5 of Swords, which seems like an odd gift for the universe to be giving you, but discord, strife, all of those things are learning experiences. So you are, through this, learning something that will be valuable to you in your future. So you might be having some internal conflicts. Let's get a clarifier on our 5 of Swords here. And this is the Paulina Tarot. Paulina Tarot. And I love this deck too. All right, what do we have about our 5 of Swords friend here? I don't want that many. I don't want that many. King of Pentacles. Maybe you've got someone in your life that's a very stable type person who kind of wants to hold you back and tie you down. I feel like through this conflict, you'll be breaking free of that and you'll be doing what you're meant to do rather than what this person thinks you should do. Or it could be that you're coming into a stable time in your life, financially or otherwise, that once you break out of this energy, once you kind of fight the good fight with someone, if you will get to a place where you're doing what you know you need to be doing, what you're meant to do, and it's going to lead to this nice stability. I love that. This is the card of Justice. And it's so pretty. I love her. So justice, what in your life is not fair, or a decision is going to be made, or you might literally be having some sort of trouble with the law. This is your supporting energy within. So where are you not being fair enough to yourself? Or where are you judging others too harshly? Let's clarify that. Let's clarify that with just one card, not 50. Okay. The High Priestess. So use your intuition, use your gut feeling, use your emotions more than you're using your head in this judgment of whoever and whatever this is. Get in touch with your heart and get out of your head a little bit, because your mind is kind of your mind and your subconscious and all of that is kind of deciding to judge someone too harshly. You're looking down on them. You're kind of not condescending. I mean, Virgos can be a little bit condescending. I'm not gonna lie. I love you all. But you're kind of the people that if you don't do things just your way, you're wrong. Sometimes. That's like the shadow side of Virgo. That's when you get kind of too deeply into that, specificity and everything must be just so. So perhaps you're reading those feelings into someone else's life, maybe, or even into your own life. Maybe you think that you should be doing things a certain way, and you need to instead feel what you should be doing. Get in touch with the universe, do some meditation, do some prayer work or spell work or whatever your particular faith leads you to do, and work on that. So, what the universe wants you to know, we have the World. You're ending a cycle. All this karmic bullshit is coming to an end. You're initiating into a new way of life. And you don't have all the facts. Sorry, my voice cut out. You don't have all the facts. You're making decisions harshly, because all these swords, it's all thoughts. There's not a lot of feeling here. You're making decisions too harshly, not knowing all the facts. So whoever you are making this decision about, whatever this is, you need to lay off a little bit and gentle that up a little bit. Maybe ask them, talk to them about their feelings instead of focusing on what you think they should be doing. Because I'm getting that there might be something for you to learn there also, even though you kind of feel like you're the teacher in this situation. What's working for you? Temperance. You are balanced, as Virgos would be. You know what you need to do and when you need to do it. You're good at getting things done. You are now at this time, probably more in balance than you were throughout the last year when you were going through some things. So that is working for you in a good way. What's working against you is the Six of Wands, which is a victory card. And you wouldn't think that that would be working against you, but maybe the fact that you're heading so hard in this direction towards whatever this victory is for you, that again, you're forgetting the emotions and the guidance of the universe, and especially the emotions of others. I feel like you're not necessarily taking those into account, and how what you do and how you do it affects a whole group of people instead of just yourself. So take a minute and pause, Hanged Man, pause, and look within and see how what you're doing might be affecting those around you. Also, your outcome. This is the Page of Swords. This can be kind of burgeoning ideas. It can be truth that is brought to you in kind of an immature way. We're going to clarify it and see what we see. Pages are, it could be a person, it could be a very young person. Usually witty, smart, but maybe too smart for their own good in your life. Let's see what they have to say here. We get the Ten of Swords. Let's clarify that even further, because that card's murder. The Seven of Wands. Okay, so there's some conflict with that person, whoever that is, or that idea. So either the outcome of all of this is going to be some form of truth coming to you in a way that you don't necessarily want to hear it. And it's going to bring you to the end of a cycle. You're going to be just done. You're going to come to the end of this cycle, which is the world also telling you you're coming to the end of a cycle. Things are going to be brand new. Things are going to be brand new, and you're going to manifest what you want, but you need to do this little bit of finishing work here first before you can get to it. So have those hard conversations with whoever this person is. There's a lot of swords, so you're up in your head. There's so much thought. There needs to be more feeling. There's passion. There might be some anger. Seven of Wands is kind of it's a conflict card. It's being on the defensive and having your guard up too high. Maybe you're afraid of this Ten of Swords. Maybe you're afraid of getting stabbed in the back. So you need to work on that. You need to bring feeling into this. You need to bring your heart back into whatever this situation is, because thinking and thinking and thinking about it is keeping your defenses up too high because you're afraid of this. And this Knight of Swords might have kind of a clumsy way of doing things, and it doesn't have to be a young person. It might be an older person that just is a little bit clumsy about saying what they want to say to you. Excuse me. But put your heart into it and see if you can see where they're coming from with your heart rather than your mind. That's what I'm getting. So that's a pretty decent outcome. Like, you are on the brink of a new beginning, and you have, like I said, you have found what happiness is, but don't run other people over trying so hard to get there. You'll get there. The universe will help you. You will have assistance, but there's this little bit of work to do with this person. Keep the balance, and you will get to the victory. But this Page of Swords needs to be dealt with gently in order to get there. So don't run whoever this is over. Don't turn your back on them. Don't run them over in order to get to your happiness and your victory. That's what I got there. Well, let's get a couple of oracle cards for funsies. These are pretty. I don't know what the hell they're called. What are they? Universal Wisdom Oracle cards. Stop it. Stop moving. Okay. Let's get 3 of these. We have Oceana. That came up before, and someone else is reading today. No More Wounds. And Lilac Mist. Ooh la la. So, Oceana. Stop it. Get up here. Okay. She's been coming up a lot today. Sorry about the glare out there. I feel like people need to get in touch with nature. Get into water. I understand that it's January. It's cold as fuck outside. Nobody wants to be outside. Unless you love the snow. Maybe you love the snow. Or maybe you live in the desert and you don't have snow. Either way, get in touch with some water. Take salt baths. I've been hearing in my head a lot lately that everybody needs to take salt baths with some Epsom salts, maybe some lavender oil, some other good smelling stuff. It'll help clear your energy. It'll help get rid of the gunk that's kind of clinging to all of us from all the shit we've gone through in 2018. Also, you know, maybe you want to do a water aerobics class, or maybe you just want to swim some laps. Getting into the water is going to be really great to help you figure your emotions out, and I'll get your emotions back into this so that you are using your heart to navigate the situation instead of your head. That might even just be sitting next to a lake. Maybe you're gonna bundle up and throw on, you know, 2 coats and grandma's fuzzy pink blanket and go sit by the lake in the wind and work out all the problems of life. It could happen. No More Wounds. So I feel like this goes with your Temperance card. You're balanced. You're in a good place. As long as you can hold on to that and keep from wounding this Page of Swords person that you're helping along and dealing with, I feel like you're going to be in a really good place. Your outcome is going to be this happiness and victory. You just need to remember that just because you're not wounded and you have strength and the ability to plow ahead does not necessarily mean that everyone is in that place, so treat others gently. And Lilac Mist. I feel like this also is kind of an energy clearing card. Like the Lilac Flame, or the Violet Flame, I'm sorry, is coming to my mind. Like maybe you need to do a Violet Flame meditation, or maybe you need to do some Saint Germain work, because he is part of the Violet Flame situation. He's really good at cleaning energy too. Really, really good. So yeah, also this could be some third eye work. Maybe you want to take a psychic development class. Maybe you need to start meditating. I think that would be really good for you to help you get into your heart space and out of your head space a little bit. And let's get one more card here. Everything is flying. So this is the Work Your Light Oracle cards. And these are super sweet and super gentle. And I just feel like I've yelled at you a little bit. So we're going to pull one of these because my Virgos are, you could be a little bit, you know, tender-hearted if somebody tells you you're doing things wrong. I love you. I love you all. So here's your card. Trust your path. Haha. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Trust your path. You're going in the right direction. Like I said, the universe is helping you. You're going to get to your happiness. You're going to get to your victory. Inject love into the situation and you will not go wrong, my friends. You have burned off a lot of karma. It looks like you're coming out of that. The Violet Flame has worked for you. And I love that. It's beautiful. So that is your January 2019 reading, and I hope you have enjoyed it. If you liked it, please subscribe, like, share, do all the usual social media things. I do have an Etsy shop, which I will link below, right there somewhere. If you do not see a reading for what you want or for the time, like the length of time that you want or whatever, shoot me an email at wanderingrivertarot@gmail.com and we can work out a personal specified reading just for you. That's all I've got. Thank you so much for listening, and I love you guys. Have a great January, and I will see you in February. Love, love.